Get this question asked all the time. Mark, do I really need a buyer's agent? I can't tell you how often I hear that one. You've got Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, Homes.com, homes you book, the showings, and even do tours, the open houses yourself. So what's the point of having an agent if you're doing the legwork yourself? Well, the truth is you're absolutely right about one thing. Buyers today are smarter than ever, but the search part of the process is just the first 10%. The other 9% is the negotiation, the inspection, the legal contract, the risk management. That's where the deals are won and the mistakes get expensive. So today we're breaking down why having your buyer's agent isn't just helpful, it's essential, especially here in Charlotte. You're smarter, but still unbelievable that buyers are incredibly resourceful today. You know the neighborhood, you know the schools, you know the price points. You probably know exactly what a house on Providence Plantation should sell for, or what the market looks like here in Weddington or over in South Park. But here's what most buyers don't see: all the traps waiting after you find the right house. The disclosures, the due diligence, the deadlines, the appraisals, the issues, the lenders, the hiccups, the inspection negotiations. These are just a few of the things that we can quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars. A buyer's agent isn't just there to open the doors. They're there to keep you from walking into traps you don't even know exist. And I have lost many buyers by telling them the truth. The Weddington deal that almost got away. Let me give you a real world story. I had clients who called me on a Friday night. They just found what they called their dream home here in Weddington. Gorgeous property, perfect for their family. They were ready to write an offer immediately. Now, I just sold a home 2 streets over, so I already knew that particular part of Weddington had a tricky stormwater drainage issue, a finicky HOA board, and a planned road widening on Providence Road that was going to affect traffic flow. Those are things you don't find on the third-party websites, and they matter a lot when you're buying a high-level product, because I knew that I could craft an offer that was competitive and realistic. I prepared the buyers on what to expect in the disclosures, and I even called the appraiser that I worked with to verify the value range before we submitted. That's local expertise, and that's what wins deals here in Charlotte in the competitive marketplace.
So you're thinking about relocating to Charlotte, North Carolina? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move here to Charlotte. The best part is that its guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. Look forward to talking to you soon.
Why are you going direct? Can backfire on you now that some buyers say, well, I'll just go directly to the listing agent. Maybe they will give a better deal. Here's the truth. The listing agent already has a legal and fiduciary obligation to represent the seller at the highest level. Their job is to get the sellers the best price and terms possible, not to protect you, the buyer. Even if they act as a dual agent, meaning they represent both the buyer and the seller, both sides together, they're still getting paid, and they can't fully advocate for you or for the seller. Imagine going to court without your own attorney because you think the opposing lawyer will cut you a deal. That's what going unrepresented in real estate is like. So what's a good buyer's agent actually does? A strong buyer's agent doesn't just unlock the doors. Here's what we're actually doing. Market intelligence. Knowledge which homes are overpriced, underpriced, or about to hit the market. Relationships and leveraging. I built connections with listing agents across Charlotte and into Fort Mills, Indian Land, and surrounding areas. That matters when offers start stacking up. Negotiating strategies, crafting terms that appeal to the sellers beyond just the price. Due diligence coordination, scheduling the inspections, reviewing reports, negotiating the repairs, dealing with the lenders, the attorney management, following up on the appraisals, closing disclosures, titles, updates. You don't see most of this because it happens quietly behind closed doors. But what keeps the deal on track and protects your deposit, your financial interest, and your sanity.
Now for the question of the day. For those of you who are thinking of moving to the Charlotte area, where are you moving from? And what's the main reason why you are leaving? Is it banking or is it manufacturing? Make sure to leave your answer in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave those comments down below, or even text or call or email me or my team. My information should pop up on the screen.
$40,000 lesson, back to that Weddington deal. My buyers wanted to go $40,000 over list price to make sure that they got it. I totally understand, emotions run high when you fall in love with the home, but I knew the comps wouldn't support it, and I knew it wouldn't appraise. So I told them, we'll hold the line. Sure enough, we stuck to the strategy, made a clean offer, and won. The sellers later told me they picked us over 2 all-cash buyers because our offer was tight, our file was complete, and we were easy to work with. That $40,000 my clients didn't overspend. That's what real representation looks like. What happens after you go under contract? Once your offer is accepted, that's when the real work begins. There are inspections, appraisals, loan conditions, insurance approvals, HOA document reviews, attorney coordinations, and so on and so forth. You'll be signing a small novel worth of paperwork at the end of the day. Without guidance, it's easy to miss something major, a disclosure, a deadline, a repair negotiation that could have been thousands in your favor. Your buyer's agent is the project manager, making sure every moving part stays aligned so you can focus on planning your move, not managing the chaos.
Hey guys, it's Mark Weinberg. As much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to Charlotte, North Carolina. I've helped countless families make the move. So whether you're coming over next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm your guide. Let me show you why. My contact information is right here and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Charlotte.
Not all buyer's agents are equal. Now let me be honest, not all buyer's agents do a great job. There are plenty out there who don't communicate, don't negotiate, don't educate their clients. But when you find a professional who's local, active, and truly understands the market, it's night and day different. A strong buyer's agent should be full-time and active in your area, a skilled negotiator, connected with trusted inspectors, lenders, and attorneys, someone who listens and communicates clearly. That's the difference between a nice experience and actually winning in Charlotte in the real estate market. So do you need a buyer's agent? No, not technically. You can go at it alone, but this is probably the biggest investment of your life. And in today's market, multiple offers, shifting prices, complex contractors, going in without representation isn't really saving you money. It's risking it. I'm Mark Weinberg, a licensed realtor here in North and South Carolina, specializing in the Charlotte high-end residential market. If you're serious about buying smart, buying safe, buying with confidence, I would love to help. Subscribe for more straight talk about real estate here in the Carolinas and the Charlotte region. And remember, the right agent doesn't just find a house, they protect your investment and may tell you not to pull the trigger on the property if it doesn't make sense. So if you want to know everything about what's living here in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, this is Mark Sells Charlotte. I'm Mark Weinberg, your host, and we review Charlotte and the surrounding areas. So if you want to know everything that's going on, subscribe, ring the bell, tap for notifications, because if you're moving in 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, moving across town or across country, let us be the ones who you reach out to first so we can assist you and make sure that you find the right house and don't overpay and go through the chaos and exaggerations, because we know what we're doing and we can help ensure that it gets to you the right time at the right place. Thanks so much. Look forward to catching up soon. Bye.